Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work. We are only 41 days, 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds away from kicking off against the Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers have had another devastating injury in practice. Their second one in literally 4 days. They earlier lost Daryl Williams, their right tackle, to a patella tendon rupture and medial collateral damage, and will probably be lost for the whole season. And just about 30 minutes ago in practice, Ross Cockrell, who was competing free agent signed a 2-year, $6.8 million contract, and was competing for one of the starting cornerback positions, ended up breaking up a pass in the end zone and had a gruesome leg injury. No word exactly what on there, but players were immediately seen turning away and grimacing and realizing the severity of it. The injury was so bad that they ended practice and he was carted off. Thoughts and prayers go out to him, and hope that he does well. And this, of course, will affect the Carolina Panthers, having another player probably gone for the start of the season. And that's the sad thing about football. You are literally one play from your season being over every single day. It's a fact. You don't know when that one hit is coming. That's why for a team, depth is key. We can talk about our offense of coaching, play calling, sucking. Scott Linehan, even though it worked in 2016. We can talk about Zeke Elliott not being there. We can talk about Dak Prescott regressing. What we don't talk about a whole lot is depth. That's key. It's easy to have plays work when you have great personnel that are there. You find out about your deficits when you have inferior players playing. When you had that guy that you figure we're going to be blowing open holes is no longer there, that's where creativity comes in. And you can easily look at the Cowboys and say, a couple of things killed our season. Tyron Smith missing time. Sean Lee missing time. Zeke Elliott. Backups are key. And we are kind of dealing with that right now. It's great that we have a ton of wide receivers. We got a great group. We got a lot of defensive ends and defensive linemen. We got plenty to choose from. We've already kind of noticed that we are thin at safety, and we still await word on Kevon Frazier's test to see is he going to be okay to practice starting tomorrow. But what you have to start realizing is you can lose a guy at any time, so you best be planning ahead. And speaking of planning ahead, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is on the radar for the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle is looking at bringing him in, possibly. That seems to be the front runner right now. And what you may be looking at, he's a cornerback, not a safety. But what you may be looking at them now trying to prepare for Earl Thomas not being there, a la maybe we're just going to hold on to him, let him hold out. Or maybe we're looking at, okay, we're not going to have this guy anymore. Let's work on replacing him. And to me, you get him in Dallas. And I know we're still talking about Earl Thomas. Depth is key. And whether you think he's lost a step or is not as great as he used to be, I guarantee you he's better than the depth that you have right now. Whew. You hate to see players lost in practice or in preseason. It's a tough business. I'm Mark Holmes, my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and you are up to date